Hi, it's Friday, the last Friday of the calendar year. Hang on a second. I forgot to turn my dictation software off and it's going crazy. I don't want to be distracted by that. It's the last Friday of the calendar year, and inspired by a reading somebody sent to me today about this being, hi Michael, about this being a time between time. It was really kind of an opening for me, because it's not like the calendar year ends clunk. We're complete, we're done, whatever completion work we're done, that's over, and the new year begins, and all the great visioning and planning and goal setting we did takes hold. It's a transition. It's a liminal time, a time of transformation. One thing is beginning to transform into something else. And for many, it's been a kind of quiet week, not so much work. I didn't really get into that vibe until yesterday, and today I didn't sit down in front of my computer until 5 minutes ago, and took a day to really bask in the wonder about this present moment and which path my feet are gonna be moving on in the next moment. I've been inspired by a lot of what the people who teach me and share with me and learn from me have been bringing to the conversation over this solstice dark time season, and it has been a really interesting journey for me too, and I have been having a bit of a struggle with the very strong impulse I feel to get my book written and to get this line of products that I have created out of my kitchen and to the marketplace. These healing, amazing inner and outer healing and beauty products that I make, in addition to my design work and mentorship work and coaching, and thinking that I really have to choose and I have to know and I have to limit my options so that I have enough energy to do everything. Added to that, one of the people I learn from and study with, her name is Hiro Boga, wrote an article very recently about, I don't know if she called it her legacy, but she talked about how much time does she have left to do her work in the world. And she was really clear how much time she has left. I have been sitting in that question ever since I read her article, and I have an answer. And the answer is I don't know yet how much time I have left. But being a healer and a teacher and a brand specialist and a designer in my 60s, I see the end much more clearly than I see the beginning anymore. I don't know how much time I have left, but I do know, just like all of us, it's limited. And that's not stopping me. It's in fact further motivating me to really step into the callings that arise in me when I allow for some moments of quiet. So I am walking through this liminal time, sliding through this liminal time, the mystery. I am a forever student of life's mysteries. And my role has become clearer and clearer to me, that while I don't know the answer to life's mysteries, I do know enough to hold a light at the crossroads for women walking this path with me and behind me. Much like the goddess Hecate, who stands at the crossroad in a hooded cloak, holding her path, holding her lantern to light the path. I don't have all the answers for myself, and I certainly don't have all the answers for you. But I do know that when every single setback and obstacle and challenge is looked at through the lens that the three principles allows me to look through, the lens of not being defined or held back or limited by my circumstances, the lens that shows me that I can live my life from the inside out. And the moment I can let go of my thinking about my thinking about my thinking, I can settle down and find that still strong center inside myself that actually doesn't have to know the outcome to take the next step in trust, and kind of with a sense of, okay, this may work, it may not work, and if not, we'll try something different. So if you are feeling stuck or held back by your circumstances, whether they be business or career or age or healing or health or lack of health or finances or lack of finances, relationships changing, if you're feeling that, then let's have a conversation. Let's look at it together. I cannot remove the white waters from your life, but I can help you steer your boat. I can help you light your path. And I do that a couple of ways. I will put some handy links in the comments when I post this. I enjoy this still, quiet darkness. I'm spending a lot of time in solitude, healing from an oral surgery, and it's been a real blessing to be in the quiet, the inner quiet and the outer quiet, and listen to all the multitude of reminders that tell me that everything I'm looking at on the things I worry about are all story, and that we are all connected. And when I can stop myself from throwing napalm on my worries and my stresses, I can move through life with so much freedom. I don't know how much longer I've got to share this and to pass it along, but as long as I am able and capable and alive, I'm here to hold the lantern for you. So enjoy the rest of this liminal time as the calendar turns, and I hope to see you all next week. Have a good weekend. Have a good new year.